The first thing the little girl did after being reborn was to steal her grandmother's secretly stashed $5 million savings. She took her mother and bought a remote, abandoned piece of land, only because she clearly knew that on the upcoming lunar New Year's Eve, her father would bring his mistress home and force her mother to leave with nothing. Her mother would work odd jobs everywhere to support her until she died of overwork. After that, she would live with her father and stepmother. Not only would she go hungry and be poorly clothed, in the end, she would die at their hands. Perhaps because heaven pitied the little girl too much, it allowed her to be reborn a few days before her father brought his mistress home. In order to prevent the tragedy of her previous life from happening again, the little girl told her mother about what would happen in the future. The woman listened with a puzzled expression. She didn't understand how her daughter knew these things. When she learned that her daughter was a reborn soul, the woman simply did not believe it. Then the little girl brought her mother to her grandmother's room. Using a hairpin, she pried open the safe her grandmother had treasured for years. Afterward, the little girl took her mother to the real estate company and bought the abandoned land for $5 million. She knew clearly that before long, this plot of land would skyrocket in value tenfold. The day before lunar New Year's Eve, her mother-in-law asked the woman if she had prepared tomorrow's New Year's Eve dinner. To test her mother-in-law, the woman tearfully complained that her husband had been on a business trip for several days and had not returned. She worried he had taken a mistress. Therefore, she was in no mood to prepare the New Year's Eve dinner. After hearing this, her mother-in-law advised her not to overthink things, then told her to hurry up and prepare the New Year's Eve dinner. The woman had intended to ask her mother-in-law for help, but her mother-in-law, citing back pain, went back to her room to rest. The woman saw clearly that her mother-in-law was obviously pretending to be ill, but she felt it was not yet time to expose the truth. So she asked her mother-in-law for money to purchase lunar New Year supplies. Her mother-in-law took out $200 and handed it to her. She said this money was saved from picking up scrap, telling her to use it to buy some holiday goods. After